Hi, this is Sid from CFC Empire, and today I want to do a quick preview for the game against Valencia, the Champions League game tonight at the Mestalla. Now, I'm going to be very quick about this, the reason being I'm not too sure the tactics Valencia will be employing tonight, but I do have a fair bit of idea of what we can expect from Villas-Boas tonight. So let's get going quickly. I've already set up the formation for the Valencia team. I think they'll go for the traditional 4-2-3-1 like they always do. If anything changes, I think it's going to be 4-3-3, but this is the most likely from what I've read or seen so far from their games. Now let's talk about Chelsea right now. I think we'll start with a typical lineup here. Check in the back, and then we'll have Bosengwa as the right back. Ferreira didn't travel to Spain, so it's quite unlikely that you'll see Ivanovic playing as the right back. He's been playing as a center back for a while now, and he's done quite well. I don't think Andre Villas-Boas would like to tinker with that. And Bosengwa is doing pretty well in that position, so I don't see a reason why he shouldn't be played in that position. Now here's a surprise package: David Luiz instead of Ivanovic. Ivanovic played the whole 90 minutes against Swansea, where we were down to 10 men again. Quite unfortunate. And believe me or not, it's going to have quite an impact on how the team selection goes tonight. Again, I'm no expert, but I'm doing my best in coming up with a team that will most likely be seen tonight. The third player, of course, John Terry. And then we have Cole as left back. Bosengwa and Cole, they give us a lot of width on each side of the flanks, and that's why they're really good players to have in our squad. And one thing to notice is that we've had 11 different scorers in our team so far, which means 11 different players are officially registered in the score sheet for us this season, and it's only been 5 games so far, so we're doing really well. We're scoring from all fronts. Quite like Andre Villas-Boas likes his teams to play. Now, midfield is again the tricky part. I really don't know who will start between Mikel and Lampard, but I'm going to go for Lampard. He hasn't started the game in the past 2 meetings with Swansea, and then the one before that, I think that was Fulham, right? Yeah, Fulham. So the way I see it today, I think Mireles will shift to left today, and Lampard will be playing from the center. I say that because if you play Lampard here on the left midfield and put Mireles in the center, it's all rosy in the middle. But Lampard isn't really a player who likes to play wide. He has a tendency to drift towards the center and make these runs and score goals, trademark goals. So I think Andre Villas-Boas would probably play him in the center and shift Mireles to the left. Mireles, I think he has played on the right, left, and center. A very versatile player, so I don't think that'll be a problem for him. One thing that can happen is, Andre Villas-Boas might say, okay, I'm going to play Mikel, and he'll play him somewhere here. And that means we'll switch to a 4-2-3-1. We'll switch to a 4-5-1. So that's one, possibility. So far we have our back 4 and the midfield setup. Now time for the attack. Now it's going to be similar to what happened against Swansea, 4-3-3, and we're going to have Anelka on the left, Anelka on the right, Mata playing on the left, and Torres in the center. It looks like a really good attack to me. Now let me explain why I went for 4-3-3 instead of 4-5-1. If we play Lampard in the center, what will happen is he's going to make these runs, but that won't be as easy. You'll have Banega and Sopal doing the defending. They'll try to stop him. But the good part is, when we have Mireles on the left, we have a great, build-up play from the left. We have Cole, Mireles, and Mata. So Banega and Miguel will have to do a lot of hard work to keep them at bay. But on top of that, you also have Hernandez. So Hernandez might have to track back. What this does is create space in the center right here. So that gives Lampard a lot of space to make this runs, and even pass the ball on to Torres. And the same applies to Ramirez. Ramirez has a lot of pace, and he really come in handy in the final 25 minutes when fatigue will start to play. And that again combines well with Pasengwa, Ramirez, and Anelka. Anelka has great control over the ball. I think he's a really good player to have in big games like the Champions League games. And he helps create a lot of opportunities. He may not have scored a lot of goals in the past 10 or 15 games, but he certainly has created quite a few. And his positioning has been exceptional. I really like the way he created an immediate impact at Old Trafford and helped Torres score that goal. That was really clever play. So I think Anelka will be playing on the right today. So this is how I see the game shaping up today, a 4-3-3. If anything happens, if I'm wrong, which is quite likely, I'm no expert, Lampard will be playing in the back, which I really don't see happening. Lampard, he's traditionally an attack-minded player. And I know he's been employed as a defensive midfielder under AVB, but that might change tonight. We're going for goals today. It's an open game. We don't have an away goal rule playing in at this point, so AVB would like to score as many goals as possible and make sure that he rests his player and maybe bring Malouda in later on during the game. Because we've played with 10 men against Fulham, we've played with 10 men against Swansea, so our midfield, our defense, have been really tired. So it'll be a good idea to bring in players like Sturridge into the game, maybe on place of Anelka, and then Drogba as well on place of Torres, and get him match fit for the next game, which is Bolton, because Torres is on suspension at the moment, so it'll be a good idea to give Drogba some game time. And the third most likely substitution that I see would probably be Bertrand on place of Cole. So those will be my substitutions. If anything happens, I think Lampard will come off, and Mikel will get in his position, maybe track back a little bit, switch to 4-5-1, or we can also go for a diamond. And on place of Torres, I'm going to bring in Drogba, who'll play here, and then you have Sturridge coming on for Anelka. Wait, did I just make 4 substitutions? I'm really sorry. Bertrand will have to go back, and Cole will stay. Alright, so this is how I see the game ending, starting with the 4-3-3 and ending with the 4-4-2, if anything. So this is my pre-match analysis for the Valencia game tonight, guys. I hope this has been better work compared to my work last time. I had my laptop's fan running in the back, so you could hear that, and there was a lot of disturbance, and I sounded really dull, so I apologize for that. I hope my work is good, and if it's not, please leave constructive criticism in the comment section, and I'll be sure to address them in my next video analysis. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Have a good day.